What's going on, guys? So we're back yet again. We're going to be doing another anime review. And again, I did talk about this beforehand, and hopefully you saw it. If you didn't, we're going to go a little more in detail about this. But we're going to be talking about I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to get to clock out on time. So this really took me by surprise because I saw it and I was like, okay, and I saw some videos on I think Twitter and TikTok, and I was like, okay, let me give this a shot. So the entirety of this show is based around the character Elena. She is a guild receptionist. She, obviously in the name, and she just wants a normal life. She wants to go to work. She wants to not have overtime. She wants to go home, do this, do that, have her own activities. Well, unfortunately, with, everything with dungeons and missions just piling up, she's constantly on overtime. And this is the entirety of the show where she hates overtime. She doesn't want to be at work. And she's just like, I just want to go home. I want to do this. But she secretly has OP powers to where she can summon a almost like a gavel and just annihilate a boss. But what unfortunately happens is she meets these other characters and she becomes slowly a part of this adventure group known as Silver Sword, and they come across these unknown entities that keep popping up in the dungeons off and on, to where they are able to be extremely powerful, and they come from the olden days to where if they come if this like dark orb goes into a human being, then it's going to take over that human being eventually, and then they're going to want to collect souls so they can become more powerful and they can exit out of the dungeon. And that's what happens later on between uh, one one of these dark entities to another one, and they have to fight him, and then they later figure out one of their own is slowly wanting to become this for his own personal reasons, which I won't get into too much. But the entirety of this show, I will definitely say, if you're used to your crazy comedy, action, adventure, good animation, story progression, character progression, then you are definitely going to get that in this show. You really will, because I would say Elena, she actually does slowly, starts evolving as a character, because she doesn't have a whole lot of friends. She's got a so-called, coworker friend that is obsessed with her alter ego. She doesn't realize that that's her. She thinks it's a man, and then she doesn't want to break it to her. And then when this group finds out that she is this secret adventurer that's been taking out these bosses and are secretly, very powerful, then they're like, okay, well, do you want to work with us? And she really doesn't want to be part of a group, because as long as she can clear out her overtime, she don't care. She'd rather sleep, read, cook, do whatever, do these things. And that's pretty much the entirety of the show. I mean, overall, I will definitely say, if you're a fan of other animes that are close to this, then more than likely you're going to enjoy this show. I recommend this, like I've been saying, if you guys have seen any of my videos. If I recommend an anime, then it should be good, and hopefully, if some of the animes that I've been reviewing that you guys enjoy, and then like I enjoy, you enjoy, then more than likely you either will enjoy this or you may not. I mean, it all depends. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. If you guys come across this anime, do you know anything about this anime? Have you read the manga, or you have not had time to watch this yet? If you did, let me know your thoughts about it. If you enjoyed it, cool. If not, that's fine too. You know, we all have our different expectations of different shows, different movies, but we can still talk about it. We can still have a good time, and that's the reason why I continue talking about this. So I got some other videos I'm going to be planning to do, so keep on the lookout for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you as always on the next one.